Good day and welcome. On today's video, we'll be talking about how to professionally write SEO content and how to professionally write articles generally for your niche blog. In the last video, we talked about various type of niches that, if done properly, could earn you as high as $1,000. Okay. Now, in this tutorial, we'll be talking about how to write content for this blog. Remember, we mentioned about 4 or 5 niches in the last video, but for the sake of this tutorial, I'll be using 2 of these niches to explain writing content professionally. Okay, so the first thing you have to do, if you finish setting up your website, or if you've done your WordPress website like I taught you in the last, is to go over to this post. You see post, then you click on category. Okay, then you can set up your category. Okay, I can name one of my category travel insurance, depending on what the blog is about. I can name it scholarship, depending on what niche you're working on. I can name it visa, travel visa, depending on the blog you're working on. I can name it sugar mamas. I can name it WhatsApp number for sugar mummies. Okay, you name your category depending on the niche you're running on, you're working on, and what you'll be posting on that category. Okay, now, having created category is simple. Once you create the category name, the category slug, that's the URL friendly slug, will be created from the category name. You just click add category. It will show on the list of categories here. In this my personal blog, I have just 2 categories, okay, where I talk about all my posts and where I talk about products. Okay, so that's about creating categories. You have to create categories first as a new blog, as a new WordPress blog. Before, while making a post, you now choose where would this post fall under. It will fall under this category, that category. Okay, so to create a post, still under post, you click on add new. So it opens like this. Note, this is a classic editor. Yeah, this is a classic editor. Yours might open like this. Your add new post might open like this. It might open like this. It's same thing. If you prefer the normal title, body, and publish, select category, publish, add featured image before you select category, or you like this type, normal title, body, you can add more body, that's more paragraph to your post. You can add more and more paragraph to your post. It's easy. This is the new advanced editor on WordPress. You can select category, you can add featured image, and you can publish. If you want this type, if you note, new WordPress website now comes with this type of editor. But if you would like to use this type of editor, I'm trying to give you the 2 types so people don't get confused and be like, mine is different. You can install this plugin called Classic Editor. In the last video, we talked about how to install plugin, in the previous videos rather. So you should know how to install Classic Editor. You just go to plugins, you install this Classic Editor. It will make your editor to be like this. But for some reasons, I prefer this type of editor. It lets me add so many things at a time. I can add image within a post easily. I can add button. Yeah, I can add button within a post, like it's Elementor WordPress designer. I can add so many things within a post. Okay, now talking about writing based on SEO, well, I would like to tell you that there's no post that you write and 100% be sure that it will rank number 1 on search, especially if it's a competitive niche like what we are working on. Okay, but what you can do to also help your SEO is make sure your content has this user friendliness while it is being read. Once you achieve this, at least users can spend more time trying to read this post than just visiting the post and jumping right out. So these and many things contribute to what help your SEO. That is to say, there's no post you just write now and just expect to rank number one. Only if that topic you are writing about is not competitive. So the first thing I advise bloggers to do actually is to write for your readers. Make sure your readers understand what you are writing on, the spacing, the paragraphing, the text, the interlinking, everything. Okay, that's that. Then two, while writing, make sure you write extensively on your focus keyword. Okay, okay, let me get a topic for us now. Let's say we want to write on all you need to know about travel insurance. Okay, all you need to know about travel insurance. This is a pretty long topic. Some of these things are not relevant keywords, okay, but most especially this is how people would want to search. What do I need to know about travel insurance? What is travel insurance? How can I get travel insurance? We'll get to all this shortly. Okay, so now you've gotten your title. We'll be using this title as our first example. Now, when you get a topic like this, the first thing you have to start is actually trying to make sure that the first paragraph have this your focus keyword, which is like the travel insurance. To be guided, WordPress makes it really easy. You just have to put your focus keyword here so that they'll help you check if your focus keyword is appeared more than 1, 2, 3, 4 times within the post. It just lets you know what is your focus keyword, what are you focused about. So while writing, you don't have to check if you mention this focus keyword more than once or not. Okay, now I've put our focus keyword in the focus keyword place box. So we'll start writing. The first thing you are actually going to say in this type of post, well, I advise people in this niche, in fact in any niche, if you have a topic you want to write about, search about this topic first. There are a lot of people who have written about it. So you writing about it is you are just either complementing what I've been written, or you are writing it in a different form that your users will like and enjoy it. So I can just, though I will not be writing the full post here because it will make this video really lengthy, but you can just start by writing about starting with travel insurance documents I'll just say it out. Travel insurance document is one of the most vital documents required when you are traveling, full stop. Travel insurance, you see, travel insurance is necessary to cover medical abrupt medical needs of travelers or life issues while traveling, life-threatening issues while traveling. You just first of all give them what travel insurance is focused mostly on the health of the traveler or the passenger, and this does not mean that travel insurance covers your cost of transportation, feeding, visa, etc. But travel insurance is focused on the health and well-being of the traveler while they are commuting, while they are traveling. Okay, you can just further note after you are done with this, you have to give paragraph. So I can make the first introduction 2 or 3 paragraphs. Then you can also say just give a short explanation by saying some travelers while traveling might face severe health issues, some with underlying health issues, face severe health issues. Well, you know how to craft this while you are writing. I'm just trying to craft this out of what I think. Okay, so you really need to read extensively on the topic you're writing about. and what these people actually need. Note, this niche I'm talking about here, I'm writing about here, is actually a travel niche, okay? A travel blog. So most travelers would definitely want to read about travel insurance. Most definitely, right? So you have to make them read this article, spend more time. So if you give them value, they'll definitely see related adverts on the blog and click on it. That's how you generate income. You don't write thin articles and expect everyone who lands on the page to start clicking ads immediately. That's not how I set up my own blogs. Okay, I think that's for the introduction. So you go over a step by giving them some headings. Okay, a heading can be what, sorry, when giving heading, you have to come to paragraph. Okay, you have to write first, then what is the requirement? Oh, okay, no, this is rather too stretched for them. You can say, why is travel insurance a requirement? So all these I'm just trying to, okay, you see, I've made it a heading. I've made this one a heading so that I can write under. Now you see, I've gotten a heading, a subheading within this our post. Why is travel insurance a requirement? You know, these users are asking questions. They will definitely want to scroll and see some key points. So you now start explaining why travel insurance is a requirement. Taking for example, you have an urgent health need. Now, for them to attend to you and cover this medical bill, they have to check if this user or if this passenger have a travel insurance, okay? And it is with this insurance document that will help facilitate the treatment and other health needs of this passenger. You get? Then you also give other headings while writing, like what does travel insurance cover? Okay. You can still write on this topic, what does travel insurance cover? You write what everything that travel insurance cover. You also talk extensively on what travel insurance does not cover. Okay, you now also who can apply for a travel insurance. Okay, you just talk extensively about who can apply for travel insurance and who can, just focus on the who can apply. The person must be 18 years and above, being able to travel, must have traveled, must already have a visa, must already have their destination, their to and fro. All these items are what you can easily search on Google, get their own ideas, rewrite it to the best. I always advise people, you don't want to build a blog based on plagiarism, especially when you earn huge from AdSense, because you might be earning huge from AdSense, but suddenly you just find out that your blog will stop serving ads, or ultimately they'll just disable your blog for non-unique content or thin content. So what do I need to apply for a travel insurance? Note, I'm just abbreviating it because I don't want to type that much, so you know what I mean there. What do I need for a travel insurance? You write about that. You also write what is the cost for a travel insurance. You also talk about it. Note, you might not know about the costs for travel insurance. It's dependent based on the country they are traveling to, they are coming from, where they are getting their visa, etc. While writing about this, you just make a reference to one or two countries, like those traveling to Canada. Okay, if your blog is about Canada, spend at least $130 for travel insurance, and it covers all travelings to and fro from Canada. Those traveling to Ghana, from Nigeria spends at most no travel insurance. You just talk about it. So another thing you also talk about is how, okay, another thing you talk about is what do I get when, or what do I get after applying for a travel insurance. You talk about what they get after they apply. Okay, you can also talk about what companies provide a travel insurance. All these are subheadings. Some people just get a topic, they don't know what to write about, but I'm just giving you the strategy on how to write high quality SEO content, and also giving you content ideas to write about. When you start asking these questions about your topic, it gives you ease to get inspiration on what to write about. Okay, what companies you can now go to know companies that provide this travel insurance based on location. You talk about them. They are mostly medical companies into health, medicals. So you talk about them too. So what should I consider while choosing a travel insurance? You can also talk about that. What should I consider while choosing a travel insurance? Okay. Note, a travel insurance might come in different plans. It can be family plan, it can be personal plan, it can be one-off, it can be reusable. So you have to tell them what they should consider while they are choosing this travel insurance. Okay, you point out each of these. Okay, then finally you talk extensively on the types of travel insurance available. Then finally you conclude. So note, within all of these, ads will be placed within your website. Okay, if you are placing ads after 2 paragraph or 8 paragraph, then before the last 5 paragraph, you should have many ads within here, like 2 ads here. Then if you have one on the sidebar, you want to have one at the top and one after end of content. Okay, you can see it has marked the readability. Yes, so you can follow all WordPress guideline while writing to actually know how well you are doing. Okay, so note, all these are just headings you can talk about while writing. So then finally you give your conclusion. In your conclusion, you talk extensively again about travel insurance, the importance, the use, the benefits, the ease to acquiring it, and ultimately you might link to your category of your post if they want to read more about travel insurance, or if you have a tag talking about travel insurance, you link there so that these people can still navigate within your website. Then obviously under the post should be related content. You see related content to view this. Okay, so if this is your first time watching my videos, maybe you are watching it on YouTube, okay, please do subscribe to my channel so that you can get videos immediately they drop. And if you have not joined our Facebook page, please locate your way around it and join us on Facebook, Niche Blogging Nigeria. I look forward to seeing you inside. Okay, talking about this travel insurance, I've googled a post online. This post is talking about travel insurance. You can see how they wrote theirs. What is travel insurance? What does travel insurance cover? Okay, additional travel insurance coverage. What is not included in travel insurance? Those activities covered. So this is just like what they wrote about in theirs. How to get insurance for travel, blah blah blah. So they wrote extensively about that. You can also get ideas here in these people's kind of post. So this is just an idea about the travel insurance and all that. So I'm just giving you an example how this post appear on their website. Okay, it talked about various like how to complain about an issuer, credit card, travel insurance, what it is, to save money. So this is just one of the posts, right? This is just one of the posts, one of the niches rather. We just wrote for one of the niches, so we'll write for a different niche now, so you see how this thing goes. Okay, so we're talking about the other type of niche. I'll be giving you an example how to write this quality post in this other type of niche. Note, for the other posts we didn't add more images, maybe they aren't needed, but images helps for your SEO. If you add more related images while writing a post, it helps boost the post for SEO. But that previous blog I talked about, like the travel insurance blog, it's not something you can build for SEO. That's just the truth, because that blog has a lot of authority blogs, foreign authority blogs out there. So I don't expect anyone to build such kind of blog for SEO traffic. So you're only building it for paid traffic. Okay, when we get to the offer for paid traffic, I'll elaborate about this, because SEO traffic comes bit by bit, but paid traffic, you just optimize your blog, push in this traffic, earn your money, store a little bit in your traffic bank, reuse this traffic, and even more money. So talking about the other blog, we'll be using Sugar Mommy blog. So I've chosen a topic I'll be writing about. I'll use this title: Texas based Sugar Mommy. Texas based, let me add USA. Okay, let me say USA Texas based Sugar Mommy WhatsApp number. Okay, I might have created a category called WhatsApp numbers, where I talk about various countries, Sugar Mommy, and their WhatsApp numbers. Okay, note, it's not as if you are even giving them the WhatsApp number. Actually, you are just writing long texts and the rest, talking about this lady, talking about what she does, talking about how much she's willing to pay this guy. Whew, that's just it. That's all you just write about. So for this kind of posts, okay. And let me quickly add, for the previous topic I talked about, we'll need image. I didn't talk about the featured image. Sorry, that almost skipped me. Okay, so featured image, you add featured image around here. So getting featured image for this kind of post, I use you can get most of this featured image from iStock Photos. So for a post that says all you need to know about travel insurance, I can just use smiling woman. Let's see some related photos to show for smiling woman. Okay, some related photos for smiling woman. Okay, let me smiling woman traveling. Let's use smiling woman. Okay, see, this makes sense. Featured image, this makes sense too. No, this makes sense. Yeah. Okay, wow, see, this makes even more sense. Smiling woman traveling. Don't worry, in the next topic or in topics to come, I'll talk about how to get free stock images. This is a paid stock images. You can see this paid stock images cost about $10 for this image, but I'll show you how to get this image for free. This tutorial I'll be showing you is exclusively inside the 4 niche blog. Okay, 4 profitable niches blog. It's one of my offer that talks extensively about the 4 most profitable niches you can blog about that could earn you as high as 66,000, or as high as 25,000, or even as high as $10,000 monthly, depending on how well you run it. And inside this offer, I talked extensively how you can get free stock images for your posts. Free stock images. You will not pay that. Imagine having to pay $10 per stock images. Well, this is also what you'll be getting inside the 4PN course. So now, after downloading the image, you use the image here. So for a post like this, USA Texas-based sugar mommy, you'll be needing to have a dating website account. You need it because you can't definitely be searching Google for images of women, and if you are the one who will be writing extensively on the post, you need inspiration. So it's good you just go on this dating site, read a little about their profile, get some inspiration about them, and come over to your website to write about them. Note, if you are running a website like this, you must have a disclaimer on your website telling people if they, for any reason, see their picture on your website and they want it taken down, they should contact you and you take it down immediately, because you're actually taking these people's photos to write about them. So getting photos for this kind of niche, the sugar mommy niche, I've just searched Google free dating sites UK. So I searched and I saw this freedating.co.uk. I opened it. It is this. You can actually search. You can see about people's profile. You see this one's profile. Hello, my name is Anton and I live. So you just have to come here, search that you are a man looking for a woman. But to actually get access to photos and the rest, you need to register an account. In some cases, they'll be asking you to upgrade to Pro, but you don't need that. Most of these free websites, if you do your searches well, you definitely see the photos, profiles of them even without registering, just like this. Just that they are not showing me photos until I register. So, but if you are not the type that need this inspiration, you can just go on Google and start searching photos of females, but you will not get a collection of their photos. Okay. So, as I earlier said, for this kind of post, you just give a short introduction about the person you're writing about. You can just give the person a name, fictional name. Okay. You can just give the person Helene. You can say, meet sugar mommy Helene, a 48. You can also give them a wrong name. A 48-year-old woman who loves watching soccer. Blah blah. Just write rubbish. Write some things about the person who loves watching soccer. She recently moved to Texas from a different place, and she's looking to settle with a man. She is willing to pay $3,000 per month or $4,000 per month for this man to be her sugar boy. Full stop. You give such introduction, you add one photo of the person, you continue again. I'll show you a sample website from someone who's running this kind of website. You can see this. The person is just saying a rich sugar mama in Texas. It's linking back to the category of all sugar mommy in Texas. This website is strictly for SEO. You can't use this website for Facebook ads or any kind of ads for that matter. Strictly for SEO. So you must be good at interlinking. One, you must be good at paragraphing. Well, this is not the best post. Okay, it could be better because everything is just jam-packed here. It looks like the guy is using some sort of scrapers or something. So rich sugar mommy is looking for sincere and nice man to date. She's interested in a younger man for a long-term relationship. This beautiful sugar mommy from USA does not smoke, but won't mind if you do, but she drinks socially. She disclosed to us that she is ready to pay her man with a minimum of $3,000 monthly if he can love her unconditionally. Okay? These men are out there searching about this. These men are out there reading things like this. You can see. Okay, you can see. All this will link these people back to various categories on your website. As they keep reading, they might now see an ads related to dating, and you see them clicking. Okay, there are plenty of fish in the sea. If you prefer a human, try dating views. Now these people are reading this post, they are now seeing these dating views. They click on it, and that's how the owner of the site earns money. And there are a lot of posts out there. Okay, a lot of posts he has a lot of posts, and that's how different people from different geo will be seeing different kind of ad. You can see, hello sweetheart, do you want to chat? This is an ad. Okay, this is an image linking to a category on his website. Okay, this is an ad, and he has various categories of website. Note, you are not doing this just to get more people to start clicking your ads. No, you're actually writing a content that meets quality. And mind you, while writing content, don't use round trip photos for this lady. AdSense will frown at you over a long period of time. The page will no longer start showing ads, or ultimately your AdSense account will be disabled. So just use normal picture of people. Don't show cleavages like this. Just use normal regular picture of women, men, and the rest, women rather. So that's just about it. You can see this is an ad now. Dating site with lonely girls. This is an ad. So when these people come over to your website, they are most likely to now check out the lonely girls, and that's how you earn money on your website. Okay, so this is about the sugar mommy. I just told you about how you can write this post. Note that website I just showed you is for educational purposes. I'm not affiliated with that website in any way. So this is the kind of niche you can run. A sugar mommy. There's also a sugar daddy. You can translate all I've told you here about sugar mommy to use it for your sugar daddy kind of website. But note, the sugar mommy has more traffic, has more people searching about it and looking for it. You look for, and the domain you are getting should be mature enough and related to this sugar mommy stuff. You can see these guys on sugarmommyfree.com. You understand? So it has to have it. So that, because this website, this kind of niche is all about SEO. And another source of traffic is TikTok, if done properly. Just make collages, photos of ladies, convert it to video, tell them, just convert a post to a story. If 15 seconds video is enough to show your website, they can visit your website through bio to get access to these people. So that will be all for writing professional content. I hope I didn't skip any part. So I'll catch you in the next video.